Okay, going along, and the silver bullet right there. Okay, and the first presented fairly gap. So just looking for a small scalp. So right now we are at the current week, new week opening gap. So that tail CE, we have nice expansion from there. That's what I'm expecting. Okay, right here it was a partial. Because first it reached the 16th of May, first presented fairly gap, and also we have a first presented fairly gap, which is the current day first presented fairly gap. So definitely I mistaken it. So that's why I chose the stop loss, and as you can see we have a small loss right here, which is just $8. Okay, so yeah, I was kind of rushed into this trade. So just typing out what I had in error. Yeah, and that's pretty much for this trade. So right now, just stay reading and just journaling my trade. Yeah, always journal a trade. There's a lot of benefits in journaling a trade. Training the subconscious to recognize setups and stuff. So right now, we see an Olo being respected with the bodies right there. And I'm just looking how we use the quadrant levels, especially the midpoint of that tail. And my draw is still higher prices because we have a discount opening range gap. So we'll definitely look for the midpoint of it, which is 21450. So I noted that I want to see that as an inversion fairly gap. And then we have displacement. So that's an immediate rebalance. So signatures of immediate rebalance I have mentioned many times in my videos is that the very candle or the next two candles we want to see expansion like so. So to me, I just thought of looking for another setup because like I said, I was looking for higher prices. And I just didn't like the fact that it just retested the first presented fairly gap. And right now that expansion right there, okay, that's a green light for me that we might want to trade higher. Okay, just gonna talk about the trade right here, which here is all the details. And yep, yeah, I get stop out, but you can see that my initial risk was definitely more than that, but I did not accept a full stop out. So yeah, and the like I mentioned, I mistaken the wrong CB as a first presented fairly gap. So next time be sure to not rush, because after you finish work and stuff, just do things your pace. Okay, don't need to try to rush anything. And right here, once the consequential encroachment of the opening range was tagged and the opening range high is tagged, so we can see that there's a very nice chance for us to mitigate. So it's during the 1050 macro, price run out, opening range high, buy side, displaces from the 21450 with a bearish market structure shift. Then we have an immediate rebalance, trades up to the balance price range, and boom, there we go. So as you can see, if you can trade, if you can spot setups, it's as long as you don't rig yourself, it's really trading is easy.
Okay, so welcome to another trade review, and we are going to talk about the 20th of May trade, which is a small loss. And basically, I've started working in a restaurant close to my house, and it's within the range where I can just quickly run back within 1 minute. So I s- I end my work at 9:30, and basically I will rush back home, and by the time I'm done bathing and refreshing myself to trade, it's already like 9:50, 9:45, something like that. So it got quite rushy, and as a result I mistaken the first presented fair gap. So we had an outside day, okay, because of the fact we have an outside day and it was a no news day. So usually the protocol is to be nimble and take something off when it gives you the chance, and low hanging fruit is obviously the first presented failure gap when we are below it. And yeah, so basically I missed the chance to take the 20 points run, and it went against me. But by the time I realized that, I shifted my stop loss higher. I trod my stop loss a bit higher where I don't want it to breach, because usually if it's gonna run, it's gonna run. Okay? I treat all trades as it's a low resistance. So if it's gonna run, it's gonna run. But the fact that price was quite lethargic in terms of how it reached the first presented fair value gap, that itself was insight to me that okay, we are about to be range bound, or maybe we are about to have a reversal. So in the end, my draw on liquidity did pan out doing a little bit before the 1050 macro. So I was right but not profitable, but I don't really care about the outcome right now, as long as I know that I manage risk. I know that okay, once price displaces from my entry where I don't want it to breach, and if it's breach, I'll be happy that I manage my stop loss the way I manage to trade. I'm very happy as long as I lose small, and that's what I did. So nevertheless, it was an error from my side, but I was right in the end also, actually. And we could have mitigated twice also. You will see that after it took out the opening range high, we had a chance for it to give us an entry to trade lower after a bearish market structure shift towards opening range gap, oh no, opening range low. But it does not need to leave there, it does not need to reach there, because like I said, it's an inside day and we expect morning to be a bit tricky. So yeah, definitely I can see a lot of setups to mitigate and stuff, but I'm not going to really push it hard. And it is also an error at my end, so I have to just suck it up and just accept that small loss. After all, I done the right thing, which is, managing my risk. And if I had accepted a full stop out, that wouldn't be, that would feel okay, but it wouldn't be that nice also. Because I always like to look at things like that. Okay, right now you may see that I'm only trading with one micro lot, but what happens if it becomes a mini? $8 would be $80, $20 would be $200, and from where I am, that's pretty a lot of money. Okay, so we have to just learn how to respect the risk and manage the risk accordingly. And obviously I use a stop loss, which is something that I'm very grateful that I take in good advice. I don't push. And right now, as things it is, I don't really pull for profitability also. It just I believe it will just come, it will just happen, just like how I managed to do my, handstand push-ups and stuff right now, and how I'm able to split and stuff. Now that I'm able to do stuff that I did not expect that I will be able to do, so to me, those are progress that we unconsciously have, as long as we are doing things progressively and doing it the right way consistently. So I believe it's the same case for trading. That's why I'm not really rushing anything. And my work right now, yeah, I'm probably done working F&B because the time we don't really suit for me. By the time if I want to trade the silver bullet, I have to be a bit rushy also, which is, haste make waste. So yeah, I'll probably need to get another job, get a job where it fits my time more better. So yeah, so that's it for this trade review. I see you guys in the next one, and always remember, Benjamin, the day will come, profitability, whatever you call it. One day when it come, it will be just like that. It will be just like it is meant to be, because life will never give you what you want. Life will only give you what you deserve. And what you deserve is something you have to strive for. You have to earn it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.